Alrighty, Sad here from Scale My Meal Prep. In this video, I'm going to show you guys a really sneaky trick if you own a meal prep business on how to get upfront cash flow for products and meals you have yet to deliver. And by that I mean 4xing at minimum what your average customer spends with you on like a week worth of subscription. So for example, if they buy 5 meals for $80, you can 4x that and get them to pay $320, for example, for the entire month up front. And how do we do this? Number one, you're going to need at least a few customers, and those few customers have had to order from you at least, I would say, anywhere from like 4 to 7 times. Anybody that's ordered at least 4 to 7 times or more, if you've got some customers that have ordered 10 times with you or 20 times with you, this is going to work without a shadow of a doubt, and you're going to be able to get upfront cash flow for future orders on day one. So if you ever need to buy more equipment, or you want to invest into marketing, or for example, you just need more cash flow, or even if your cash flow is good, you just want a mechanism in your business to collect a lot more cash up front, because that's good because you can reinvest that, or you have that as savings just in case. This is going to work for sure 100% of the times. So let me actually walk you through this. So what we do first is we get those customers and we make a list. We're like, hey, customer 1, customer 2, customer 3, customer 4. And we need a contact point. We need either their email or their phone number, preferably both. So let me walk you through a client of ours that is doing between anywhere from as low as $20,000 to as much as $30,000 a month, and how she gets at least half a dozen, sometimes more, sometimes less. We call them VIP customers that pay upfront. Now, this does not cost you a penny more in terms of deliverables or giving them extra stuff. It just sounds really good, and they actually love your food anyway. Because come on, let's be honest. If you're in a meal prep business and people are ordering more and more with you, they probably love your food. They probably want to transact more with you. They probably just want even a better relationship with you and direct access to you. Perhaps they already have that, and they're willing to pay upfront. And remember, when you get these people to pay upfront for the entire month or for 4 orders in advance, you have them locked in. So usually meal prep businesses, they get people on a subscription. They pay for 1 week, they pay for the second week, and then they pause or cancel or whatever, and you don't really know if they're going to come back. And then you have to, do marketing to essentially get them to come back, perhaps call them, send them more emails. So check this out. Let's hop over to our screen over here. So this is Klaviyo. This is what we use to essentially email market our customers for this particular client. Let's go to flow. Now this is an automated flow. For you, it doesn't necessarily need to be an automated flow. You could just send it out to all of your customers in a particular list and send them this email. So let me go ahead and show you guys this email. It's called the VIP invite. Okay. So what we do is when somebody places an order, okay, 3 days later, and then we've got a few filters on here. Okay. So if they've placed greater than 6 orders, and remember, this is an automated flow, but for you, it could be manual. You could just list out the customers that have placed 6 or more orders with you. Then we go to the first email that they get sent, and it's like, Sadia personally wanted to send you this message. So for you, if you got a team and you're the owner and they know you, just getting an email from you personally, which it is you, is something that they'd be attracted to and they'd want to open up, right? So this got a whopping 43.9% open rate just by saying Sadia personally wanted to send you this message. So now let's go ahead and click on preview. And this is what it reads. Hi, customer. This owner, Sadia, wanted us to personally send you this email. It seems you have placed multiple orders with us over the past few weeks and months. You're likely familiar with our ordering process and service. However, in all honesty, this is a fraction of what we actually offer. We have reserved our full-fledged services for a handful of VIP clients. They receive larger menus, daily delivery, priority support, access to the chef, custom meals, and more. Okay, now think about this. How many of you guys that own a meal prep business already offer customization to your clients? Like more salt, less salt, Maybe you don't, maybe you can if they pay up front. How many of you actually personally, if needed, talk to the customers yourself? So these are all things that don't cost you a penny more. Perhaps daily delivery is something you can't do. That's something that we recently took out, but is still in here. And a larger menu. Does it really hurt for you to offer your VIP customers one additional menu item if they pay you for 4 or 5 or 8 orders in advance? It doesn't. It doesn't cost you any more money, essentially. If that sounds like something that you would like, then you would want to read the following. We recently had 3 openings, and remember, you choose how many openings you have. You can limit this to 2 people, 1 person, 5 people, right? Whatever in reality you want to do, put that in there, right? So this adds some scarcity to it, right? And these are people, remember, these are people that have already placed orders with you. It will not work if this person has never placed an order with you. Unfortunately, we cannot offer this to everyone as our bandwidth only allows us to service a handful of clients at this premium level. Enrollment is by application only. If you like more information and to see if this is a good fit for you, then you can book a call with our team and we can reveal the exact details of our VIP Inner Circle membership here at Sadia's Tiffin service. And then you just link a book now button. Okay, so you click on this and then boom. It's a simple page, guys, but honestly, you don't even need this. You could copy this, so it's right here if you want to pause and copy this. And then they just book a call with you. We're using Schedule Once for bookings. You can use Calendly, Schedule Once, but I would definitely recommend use a software. Most of them are free to have people book calls with you. It just looks more professional. But if you are available, 9 to 5 or whatever your working hours are, you could put your call now button, especially if you don't have that many people. But scheduling the call definitely frames it better because people are looking forward to the call. They know they can't just randomly call you. It just looks a lot better. So I would recommend using a software to have people call you. Your name, your email, your phone number, if they have any notes, how many people they have in their household. So if they've got multiple people, they can tell you this, and how much money they spend per week on groceries, takeout, and dine-in. Because remember, you're a meal prep business. So sometimes people are ordering from you to replace that. So if they choose 500 or more per week, you perhaps know that they might need more meals from you. Maybe they're on like a 6 meal a week package. Maybe you can upsell them on a 10 meal package and also get them to prepay for 4 meals or more. Okay. So now what happens is people go ahead and book the call. Okay. And then it shows up on your calendar. So if I go to my calendar, for example, and I'm taking some of the VIP calls, check this out. Like we've got a VIP call over here with this guy. We had one on December 11th, December 8th. And every single month, 3 to 4 people are booking calls. And remember, guys, we have like very specific filters. If you've got a bigger list or if you're less, basically, if you just allow more people to book calls with you, you'll get a lot more people to book calls with you, essentially. And believe it or not, the closing rate on this is a whopping at least 50%. I've closed at like 80% or more because remember, you're offering them all this additional stuff. You're like, hey, essentially, and the way you'd want to run this call is the following. You want to be like, hey, is this X from what? Who is this X? For example, you just say their name. They're like, yeah, that's me. Hey, this is Saad over from XYZ company. I'm calling you in regards to the VIP service you booked a call about. Cool. Let's chat about it. And then you're going to be like, hey, I have your account open here. I understand that you've placed 7 orders with us and you would know this. How are you liking them so far? You're going to be like, oh, we're loving the meals. It's very rare they're going to be like, hey, we don't like the meals, but we've still been placing orders every single week. It's not going to happen. But if it does happen, there you go. That's another thing that now you've uncovered some feedback and maybe you can solve for it. And then they're like, hey, this is amazing or it's not amazing. And then, you discuss it and you look to improve it. And then instead of just trying to sell them on the VIP service, you're going to be like, hey, we sent you the invite. You booked a call. Tell me what particularly interested you in the VIP service. And then they're going to be like, yeah, I wanted a custom meal, or I wanted some customization, or I just really like the service and I wanted to see more about this. And then this is what you're going to say. You're going to be like, hey, Mr. Prospect, Completely understand. I'll walk you through that. As you may already know, we service hundreds, thousands, whatever your number is, hundreds or thousands, or maybe dozens of people in X area. We wanted to create something special for our most loyal customers like yourself that have placed X amount of orders or more over X amount of time. That's key, guys. That's going to make them feel special already. And then you're going to list out all the pros. Here are the pros with the VIP service for this particular meal prep. We offer them a larger menu. So we're going to be like, hey, you get a separate portal where you get a larger menu than the other customers experience. So if the other customers get 8 menu items, you will get at least 9, sometimes more. And you know what's fantastic, Mr. Prospect? The 9th menu item can be an item that you particularly like that's been one of the menu items from our past menus. They're going to be like, huh, wow, yeah, that's amazing, right? So that already makes them feel special. Secondly, in addition to that, we'll put whatever you want. And guys, most people will actually not even reach out and ask you for like a specific menu item. And if they do, it doesn't hurt you to put the menu item that they want on your menu for them, or for the handful of VIP customers you have. Eventually you'll have many, and then you can only pick 1 or 2 customers, and each week pick them. It'll make them feel special and rotate, right? So it's going to make them feel so much more special. It's going to keep them longer with you, and it doesn't cost you a penny once again. And then the second thing you're going to say is that we also give you like white glove support essentially. So I will be your account manager personally. My name is X from X company. I'm one of the senior account managers. I'm one of the senior VIP account